Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about an entitled foreigner gets jail term after kicking a doctor, is now on the run. 16-year-old girl gets rescued from going into a love hotel in the Philippines. Ex-Manila counselor gets arrested at NAIA, find out why, plus more. Let's jump straight to our main story. You may have heard of this story because I've mentioned it a couple times in the past year. Now here's the latest update. I could not have been happier bringing this news to you guys.
Get the fuck off! Get the fuck off! Get the fuck off here!
A Thai doctor named Pai expressed relief after a Swiss man named David was sentenced to 1 month in prison for kicking her in 2024 during a dispute over public stairs near his luxury villa in Phuket. The appeal courts reversed an earlier ruling that had dismissed the case due to lack of evidence. Whoa! The incident, captured on video by himself, showed David aggressively confronting Dr. Pai. Although the actual kick wasn't clearly visible, evidence from her injuries, PTSD diagnosis, and his own words supported her case. The situation sparked national debate in Thailand over foreign residents' behavior and local justice. David has fled the country and will be jailed once he returns. So Dr. Pai said this case has restored her faith in justice and was really proud and tells other people to continue to fight for what they believe. Yeah, I'm glad this dude is out of the country, basically. Initially, I thought he was on the run, but apparently he's left the country. As soon as he gets back, he will get put in jail for a month and hopefully blacklisted and deported. Coward, obviously, for kicking someone in the back and for running from the country. Also, initially I was in a complete shock when they said there was not enough evidence for what happened. I mean, this dude was stupid enough to film himself kicking the lady and said that he slipped. That's not what your words said. If you slip and kick somebody, the first thing you do is apologize profusely. Not behave that way, tell the person to F off multiple times. Let's go to the Philippines. Former Manila counselor Roderick Valbuena was arrested by the Philippines authorities at NAIA Terminal 1 on May 20th. Following his arrival from Las Vegas, he was taken into custody due to an outstanding warrant for kidnapping for ransom. Authorities have not disclosed full details of the case, but Valbuena was previously convicted in 2019 for falsifying public documents. This high-profile arrest highlights ongoing efforts to bring accountability and justice regardless of political status. Another piece of justice being served to individuals who think they're better than everybody else. Staying in the Philippines, a 16-year-old girl was safely rescued after a tricycle driver allegedly tried to bring her to a love hotel in Antipolo instead of taking her home. The incident occurred around 3 a.m. after she finished her shift as a part-time waitress. The driver ignored her pleas to stop and brought her to a hotel where he tried to check in. The hotel cashier became suspicious and refused the transaction. The girl then threatened to report the driver, which led him to flee. She contacted her family and barangay officials were alerted. With the help of the local tricycle association, the suspect was identified. The victim's family is coordinating with police to file charges. What are you doing, man? I don't understand people. You think your 16-year-old girl is going to be okay with you just picking her up and taking her to a random place? I'm so happy that this girl is like strong and brave enough to stand up to a man, and even more impressed with the lady at the counter not being pressured by anybody, her boss or this dude, and was able to alert the officials if the girl was that uncomfortable. Speaking of being frightened and uncomfortable, a man received the fright of his life when he discovered a large python coiled inside his toilet bowl after waking up early hours in the morning. The incident, which occurred around 3 a.m. on Friday, was shared on Facebook by the man himself. The clip shows a huge snake resting comfortably inside the bathroom fixture. Quote, "Found this in the toilet at 3 a.m. in my house. I'll probably be traumatized for a while," he wrote in his post. I believe this was in Thailand. Let's make this a short one. This is my first day back into making videos. I hope you guys missed me as much as I missed you guys. And once I get a bit more situated, I'm just kind of in a common area right now. I don't want to be speaking too loud and whatever. So tomorrow probably I'll find like a park or something. It's raining. That's why I didn't go outside today. So let's go ahead and jump into a section yesterday today where I read some of the most popular comments regarding our last video. Bigley says, "What shameless taxi drivers? You can no longer scam unsuspecting tourists like before because fair pricing competition is here to stay. The way forward for these drivers is to adjust their normal compass and become, oh my bad, not normal, their moral compass and become better human beings." Exactly. The thing that I don't understand, if these people just basically did what they're supposed to do, the majority of Westerners, the majority, not all, but they'll tip you because they had a great experience. Maybe you didn't try to scam them, you took them where they're supposed to be going. And typically, Western culture is a tipping culture. So if you treat them right, treat them properly, they'll tip you. And sometimes even more than what you tried to scam them for. 25 Soupy said 100% the taxi drivers have been ripping off tourists for decades. That's why there's a lineup of tourists waiting for their Grab car and rows of taxis sitting empty at the airports. That's exactly why. And that's why they get mad. They're wondering, why is Grab taking all the business while I'm sitting here on my ass waiting to scam somebody? That's why. You're the problem. Douglas says, I watch daily. This is the only news I have watched in over 15 years, and I live in Colorado. Avalanche. I love hearing about the Philippines and Asia. Well, thank you. That's such a huge compliment. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, consider hitting that like button and even maybe sharing it. I think I have one more comment to read. I do not. So that's that. Share your thoughts regarding any of the stories I covered today. Personally, I think I'm over the moon about that Swiss guy getting actually what he deserves. And the thing is, like, okay, she's a doctor, and that's why she was able to pursue the case so heavily. She has a bit of respect, obviously, some finances, although the lawyer said that he did not charge her for her time. But the thing is, a regular person, let's just be honest, if it was a regular farmer or something, I don't think Thai public would have been so outraged. That's just natural, right? High profile case. I don't think would have got that much attention on the case. And also, yeah, I'm just glad that slowly but maybe surely people are starting to behave. There's so many other cases of misbehaving foreigners, but I don't want to just keep talking about the same situations over and over again. But I'm going to try to pick out the most significant, the most entertaining, or anything that I want to talk about. But I'm glad this dude is not in the country anymore, and that is that. I'm trying to think any major stories I may have forgot. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.